Shalom, shalom. All praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations unto the elect and to the speckled bird that scattered abroad, and peace and salutations unto you sisters that may be listening and learning, and to all you brothers that are out there on the highways and hedges. To y'all say shalom. I just want to do a quick video on these, the times, and the things that's going on, man. And the major thing that's going on, as y'all can see on the screen, is these gas prices rising. And the Lord said, the plagues are not slack to come upon the earth, man. And it's only gonna continually to get worse, man. While all these people think that stuff is all good, things is going back to normal, no, man. But that's really a part of prophecy too. Y'all, most of the world, they have to be asleep. When the Lord come back, man. That's just a part of it, But it says, pain at the pump. U.S. gas prices jump most overnight since Iraq war. Record highs imminent. Right, man. Let me see what it says. It says regular gasoline. It says, $4.40 for a gallon, man. Yes, sure, that's high. And it's only March. And out here where I'm at in Louisville, Kentucky, gas is $3.99 for regular gas, and I pay premium. But that is high, man. But these people, they don't have no idea what's going on, man. All Esau is doing is bringing in that next phase, man. Let's get this in let me get this in second address. Let's get this in second address. It says second Ezra chapter 16 and verse 14. It says, behold, the plagues are sent and shall not return again until they come upon the earth. You see that? It says verse 15, it says, the fire is kindled and shall not be put out till it consume the foundation of the earth. So, hey man, we know the last plague is going to be them nuclear missiles, destroying and hitting America, and, but it's only going to get worse, man. You're going to hear about more pestilences, which are diseases. You're going to hear about more scarcity of food, and like I said, there's going to be more of these gas prices raising up, man. This is the beginning of sorrows. Let's get this in this same chapter, verse 16. It says, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer returneth not backward, even so shall the plagues that be sent upon earth shall not return again. So it's not going to go back to the way the world was before 2020, the beginning, of the pestilence, It's not going to go back to that. It's going to continually get worse, man. It says, verse 17, it says, woe is me, for who should deliver me in those days? That's the question that Esdras was asking. It says, verse 18 says, the beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars. You hearing about Ukraine and Russia, that's all a psyop, though. It says, and the power shall stand in fear. The beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come? You see that? What shall I do? Esdras was asking this, and he was a prophet, man, and he was a righteous man to the Lord, man. If he's asking this, what should these people be thinking? What should they ask, man? Our people, man, the Israelites, because this is only for the Israelites. The Lord only chose one nation. He's only dealing with one nation, but within that nation, he has a chosen. Within the chosen, he has chosen the elect. And this is who he has revealed his mysteries to, the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, to the prophets, man. But I'm gonna play some of this video, because hey, man, stuff is about to get bad. It's about to get worse and worse, I'm play some of this video by the Babu 7.
This is Dabu 7. If you have yet to go out and fill up on gas here in the past few days, you're in for a shock, because the prices have gone through the roof, they're continuing to rise, and yes, They are different prices in different areas. So you're going to see, say, in the West Coast, a different price than you are in the middle of the United States. But this is across the board. And these are direct repercussions from everything else that's happening here on this world stage, as I call it. With all these staged wars and all these other things going on, shortages, supply chain conundrums where they're sending our boats out over the horizon, that still hasn't got cleared up. We are living in a massive staged event. This is just the next phase of this global scam. It started with the scamdemic. Now we're going into this staged setup where all the supplies are being pulled back in the name of war. With Russia saying that they're not going to ship out fertilizer, other countries saying that they're not shipping out their wheat, and then it goes all the way around till you get to the fuel, the natural gases, the coal, the stuff that keeps the ships going and the trucks going, delivering all this stuff. The prices here going up through the roof, and people feeling it far and wide.
Hey, man, y'all gonna feel it just like he said, man. People gonna feel it, man. But I'm gonna get this in verse 21. You know what? I'm gonna read up at verse 19, and then I'm gonna go down. It says, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for the members." So these things are happening so you Israelites can repent, so you can get your act right, man. It says, "But for all these things they shall not turn from the wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges." Right. So you got all people, man, the majority of them, man, hey, they're not questioning things. They continually living their life. They continually, worried about their money and worried about, how they gonna travel, how they gonna do this, how they gonna do that, So when these things happen, man, hey, they're gonna be completely caught off guard and they're gonna be through. It says, verse 21, it says, "Behold, victuals should be so good cheap upon earth, they shall think themselves to be in good case." Because now, right, gas is going up, and hey, prices on other things are going up too. And out here where I live at, it's not, the gas is high. Yeah, I said that at the beginning of my video, but food, it's going up slowly, but it's still, you can still access it. You can still buy food for a reasonable price. But there's gonna come a time, and we're really close to that time, to where, hey, you might have, let's say, you trying to buy some lunch meat or something. It's like $8 or something. I'm talking about lunch meat or a pack of beef bacon or something. It's $10. I haven't seen that since out here where I live at, but it's gonna get to that point. And it's gonna get to that point to where they don't have anything. But that's why it says victuals should be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think this has to be a good case. It says, "And even then shall evils grow upon earth, the sword, famine, and great confusion." Right. You got a lot going on, man. You got a lot of confusion going on. These people don't have no idea what's going on. They don't even know whether or not they're going to even have a future, but they so blinded and so asleep that they're going to just continually keep going down that path of thinking that they have a future. Even though they're not even sure. Let me get this in 1 Peter chapter 5 and verse 8. It says, "Be sober and be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about seeking whom he may devour." You see that? So you got to be sober, man. You can't be caught up with the cares of this life, and trying to, make money and trying to prolong your life here in America, man. You got to be ready to repent, be ready to follow the ways of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, because pretty soon, hey, we're going to have to fully detach ourselves from this place, man. We ain't going to be able to have a job. We ain't going to be able to have a house, man. And we're going to be out there, depending on Yahweh Shem Yahushua 100%. Which is it's a good thing, actually. Let's get this in the book of Ephesians chapter 5. Then I'm going to probably close out. It says, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil." It says, verse 17, it says, "Wherefore be ye not unwise, but understanding what the word of the Lord is." You see this? So we have to understand what the will of the Lord is, and that's not for this place to go on forever. That's not for us to all get along and be slaves forever, man. We're supposed to be the Israelites. We're supposed to be the Lord's chosen people, man. You know, and wickedness was not meant to be forever. You know, it says this in verse 18. It says that be not drunk with wine wherein is excess, but be filled with the Spirit. So, hey, that's what we have to be, and we have to be filled with the Spirit. We can't be drinking with the wine, the philosophies, and the ways and doctrines of this place, man. We have to seek Yahweh Shemel Shah. We got to continually go out on the highways and byways until we can't no more, man. You know, because that day is gonna come. You know. So with that, I'm going to close out. I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh Shemel Shah, Bashim Kakadash, and double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to all you brothers that are out there laboring, and to you sisters that are watching and listening and learning. And I'm going to say, wow, Shalom.